Hello everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I want to do the same thing for the druid that I did for the priest. I want to read through the talents, but before I do that, let's take a peek at the Druid Order Hall. It is absolutely beautiful. I really like this place. Okay. I am not level 100 yet. I'm very close though. I'm at level 98, but I'm about to be level 99. You can do Legion content at level 98. I've already got my artifact weapon. My item level, though, is still too low to do Legion dungeons. It requires item level 680, and I am currently at 611. You can also see the talents that I have chosen. Some might be correct, some might be incorrect. It's just what I have chosen while I was leveling through dungeons. I don't fully know what I'm going to do yet at max level. It's going to be a little bit before I get there. This is just something in the meantime to just relax and listen to. I might do some leveling videos too, and I will definitely do dungeon videos once I am the correct item level. Alright, so let's begin. We have the level 15 tier. We have prosperity. It's a passive. Swiftman now has 2 charges, and its cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds. We have Cenarian Ward. It's an instant cast. It's a 45-yard range with a 30-second cooldown. Protects a friendly target for 30 seconds. Any damage taken will consume the ward and heal the target for 58,000 over 8 seconds. We have Abundance. It's a passive. For each rejuvenation you have active, the cast time of Healing Touch is reduced by 10%, and the critical effect chance of regrowth is increased by 10%. We have the level 30 tier. We have Renewal. It's an instant cast with a 2-minute cooldown. Instantly heals you for 30% of maximum health. It's usable in all shapeshift forms. We have Displacer Beast. It's an instant cast with a 30-second cooldown. Teleports you up to 25 yards movements forward, activating cat form, increasing your movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. Wild Charge. It's a 5 to 30 yard range. Instant cast with a 15-second cooldown. Grants a movement ability that varies by shapeshift form. Non-shapeshift. Fly to the ally's position. Bear form. Charge to an enemy, immobilizing them for 4 seconds. Cat form. Leap behind the enemy, dazing them for 3 seconds. Moonkin form. Bound backwards. Travel form. Leap forward 20 yards. Aquatic form. Increases swim speed by an additional 150% for 5 seconds. We have the level 45 tier. Balance Affinity. The passive, you gain astral influence. Increases the range of all your abilities by 5 yards. Feral Affinity. The passive is Feline Swiftness, increases your movement speed by 15%. For the Balance Affinity, you also gain Moonkin form, Star Surge, and Lunar Strike. Sorry, I forgot to say that. For Feral Affinity, you also learn Shred, Rake, Rip, Ferocious Bite, and Swipe. Your energy regeneration is increased by 35%. Guardian Affinity. Your passive, you gain Thick Hide. Reduces all damage taken by 10%. You also learn Mangle, Thrash, Iron Fur, Frenzied Regeneration. For the level 60 tier, you have Mighty Bash. It's a 10-yard range. It's an instant with a 50-second cooldown. Invokes the spirit of Ursak to stun the target for 5 seconds. It's usable in all shapeshift forms. You have Mass Entanglement. It's a 35-yard range. It's an instant cast. It's a 30-second cooldown. It roots the target in place for 20 seconds and spreads to additional nearby enemies. Damage may interrupt the effect. It's usable in all shapeshift forms. And then you have Typhoon. It's an instant cast. It has a 30-second cooldown. Strikes the targets within 20 yards in front of you with a violent typhoon, knocking them back and dazing them for 6 seconds. It's usable in all shapeshift forms. You have the level 75 tier, Soul of the Forest. It's a passive. When you cast Swift Mend, you gain Soul of the Forest, increasing the healing of your next regrowth or rejuvenation by 200%, or increasing the healing of your next wild growth by 75%. You have Incarnation, Tree of Life. It's an instant cast, 3-minute cooldown. Shapeshift into the Tree of Life, increasing healing done by 15%. Increasing armor by 120%, and granting protection against polymorph effects. Functionality of rejuvenation, wild growth, and regrowth, and entangling roots is enhanced. It lasts for 30 seconds. You may shapeshift in and out of this form during its duration. And then you have cultivation. It's a passive. When rejuvenation heals a target below 60% health, it applies cultivation to the target, healing them for 8,000 over 6 seconds. You have spring blossoms. It's a passive. Each target healed by efflorescence is healed for an additional 3,500 over 6 seconds. You have inner peace. It's a passive. Reduces the cooldown of tranquility by 60 seconds. You have germination, which is a passive. You can apply rejuvenation twice to the same target. And then you have the level 100 tier, which I'm not there yet, but it's Moment of Clarity, which is a passive. Moment of Clarity now affects the next 3 regrows. You have Stonebark. It is a passive. It reduces the cooldown of Ironbark by 30 seconds and increases the healing from your heal over time effects by 20%. And then you have Flourish. It's an instant cast. Then you have Flourish. It's an instant cast. 1 minute cooldown. Extends the duration of all your heal over time effects on friendly targets within 60 yards by 6 seconds. So this is the talents for the Restoration Druid. I pretty much picked everything on the left side. Except for Displacer Beast. I did not go with Renewal. I like the mobility of Displacer Beast better. It's better if you get stuck in any situations to get out of quicker. At least that's in my opinion. I've never really felt the need to use Renewal. Not while leveling. I'm not there at the max level dungeons, so I don't know what those are going to be like. I just know what I've picked for now while I'm leveling. This is what worked for me. Everything's different for everybody. I did pick Balance of Affinity while I'm leveling. When I do a dungeon though, I go with Guardian for the thick hide, for the passive, the 10% damage reduction. But this is all personal opinion. This is just what I like and what worked for me. But I really, really love the Druid Order Hall. This is my first time really seeing it. I did not see it on YouTube. But I've heard that it was a really nice looking place, and it is. I definitely like it better than my Priest's Order Hall. It's a really busy night. Everybody's here. I'm gonna go do some more leveling. I would really like to hit 100. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more dungeon videos at max level. I just didn't want to post any more now because I'm still doing Warlord dungeons. And I know Warlords is not popular. People want to see the new stuff. I want to see the new stuff. So I'm really excited about getting there. I'm just excited to actually be in my order hall. I'm really enjoying the beauty of it. I love the music. I really like the Night Elf areas. Same thing with the blood elves. I really like the blood elf areas. I think it's all really, really nice to look at. I really like Silver Moon City, you know, and Darnassus. Alright guys, I'm going to end this here though. I just really hope this was relaxing to listen to in the meantime. Sleep well guys, and I will talk to you